It is so much going on, but I ain't got nothing to do with it. It's a whole lot of going on. 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 It's Monday, and you know what that mean. If it ain't about me, then I'm a Kiki. First on the docket, and I'ma talk shit. Got my sugar, honey, iced tea. Do you wanna sip now? Period. I said what I said. Now move along, bitch, before you get red. P.O.P. You can't stick with me. Come on, girls, let's get
that messy Monday.
Oh shit.
Monday.
Whole lot of going on. It's a whole lot of going on. It's a whole lot of going on. It's a whole lot of going on. Gather round. Hey, bitch. And welcome to Messy Monday. If it ain't about me, let's keep. When I tell you, all the bitch, I mean everybody, was online fighting. I think Jesus and Lucifer even brought up some old beef. Adam and Eve, but bitch, there's a whole lot of going on. And you can't sit with me unless you are P.O.P. And that's pretty on purpose. How you doing? Y'all, I'm not even gonna hold y'all up. Look, love yourself. That's all I can say for the positivity this week. Love yourself. Because, bitch, as you can see, if you don't love you, nobody else will. All right, let me go in and shout my friend out before we start up all this bullshit. And that is Jay.
Hey, bitch.
Jay, thank you so much for being the first on my Twitter page. Y'all go over. Show Jay some love. If it's dropping your Instagram, your Twitter, your MySpace, your Facebook, whatever the case it may be, your OnlyFans, whatever the fuck it is, drop it. Go say, hey, retweet. I don't give a fuck. Do what you want to do because it seems like that's what everybody's doing anyway. What the fuck they want to do. So you go over there and do that because we are a Zone Navy. And what the Zone Navy do is we stick together. So thank you for supporting me, Jay. I love you. But honey, get the fuck out the way. All right. Now, y'all, I'm going to put everything on the shit, the sugar, honey, iced tea, because you girls love staying in some shit. And the docket is only one motherfucking thing. So let's go on and get in to y'all's favorite part, the shit. First for the sugar, honey, iced tea, we have Lena. Now, Lena, go ahead. Because, girl, let me tell you something. It's mighty funny when your baby daddy, let's call it what it is. When your baby daddy went out of town, you was hooping and hollering, yipping and yapping. Oh, I don't want him to go. Oh my God, I can't live without him. Oh, what's going on? I'm having an anxiety attack. What's going on? But now you finna get your motherfucking teeth did.
So I leave out the country by myself. The end of October. And right when I come back, I'm gonna do it right before my birthday. Because my birthday is November 14th, so.
Now, why you good all of a sudden now? But oh, when he was going down to Texas to go see his son and Neek was there, it was a motherfucking problem. I mean, I don't know. Maybe because you ain't left yet, that's why you ain't hooping and hollering. Why he ain't going with you? Why you always leave the kids with that man? You stay throwing them children on that man. I mean, is it what the Taylor girl said, that y'all ain't got enough coins? Ooh, but obviously you do got enough coins because you done took everybody money when you was over there in the hospital. And but girl, that ain't none of my motherfucking business. But how did you take everybody money, but now you got enough money to go motherfucking get your teeth in? And but now you don't got no money for your man to go, but you get your motherfucking teeth in. And bitch, you know the fuck what?
Lock them up.
Lock them all up. But you know what? Fuck it. She took the girl man. She took the boy pizza. She took y'all money. She took Kyle's moment from him when his daddy went to go see him. Then all she do is take, motherfucking take. Just, ooh. If it ain't about me, let's kiki. Next case. Next for the sugar and iced tea, we have Ken. Ken, why you let them people catch you at the gym? Baby, you gotta be quicker than that. You let them folks catch you at the gym and then you pulled up beside the man. You pulled up right by the man, thought the man hopped out his... This man hopped out his car to serve you the papers. And you done
Now, the private investigator waited for Ken at the gym, which Ken has been posting a lot of content at the gym. So I'm guessing the private investigator found what gym Ken was working out at all the way out in Dallas. So as you can see here in the comment section, number 2, successful attempt October 2nd, 2025 at Crush Fitness. It states, while waiting on site, the subject parked next to my vehicle. As he exited, I identified myself and informed him I had documents for delivery. He verbally refused to accept service, stating he did not want them and he would not take them. I then placed the documents on the windshield of his vehicle as he entered the fitness facility.
Ken, how you gonna say? Now, you gonna sit there and no. If you ain't doing nothing wrong, Ken, you should have took them papers. I know you was tired of running. Running. How you slip up and let them find you at the gym? Did you still work out? Ken, did you still work out, bitch? I know you didn't work out, bitch. I would have been fucked up. I would have said, man, fuck this goddamn gym. I would have been turning everything over them up. Man, fuck this shit. God damn. Fuck that bitch. Baby, I would have been pissed. Ooh, Dearra, you shady for that. So even though he didn't take the paper physically in his hand, what they're saying is because he was served the papers, technically he was served. So we gonna see how this go. I know Dearra over there like, ooh, about motherfucking time. Well, if it ain't about me, they done served you your papers, Mr. You Can't Catch Me. Next game. Next for the Sugar Honey Iced Tea, we have Young Thug and Mariah the Scientist. Now, as y'all know, they finally separated, as she should, because he has multiple times embarrassed this woman. So now she has chose that she wants to go to therapy.
Young Thug recently appeared on the Pivot podcast, Funky, and he said he feels like less of a man if his girl, at the time was Mariah the Scientist, goes to therapy. He said he'll listen to his parents and family, but it's a slap in the face if Mariah goes to therapy instead of listening to him. Now, in my opinion, it ain't nobody that I know more that need to talk to the Lord and the lady than Young Thug and Mariah. So I think they're daughter. But what you think about his comments?
I think his comments are a reflection of his intellect. And what I mean by that is, Young Thug, no shade to the brother, but you've already, based on your current legal situation, demonstrated the fact that your thinking don't necessarily be where it need to be. So I really don't even think you're qualified to tell this girl whether she should or should not be going to therapy, because your way of thinking landed you in the situation that you were in. So you're already flawed.
I agree with everything Funky said, baby, but let me tell you something. That man ain't slow. You could think he's slow because all of the choices and decisions he made, those were just selfish choices and decisions, right? Because he always puts himself first. But what he did was he put his ego before her mental health. And that's fucked up. You worried about how you look as a man because your girl over here getting help. But the reason you don't want her to get help is because once she finds out her worth, hello somebody, she gonna see all the bullshit that she dealt with was stupid, and she can finally heal and let you go. See, you want to keep her captivated in the bullshit. You wanted her to lean and depend on you and see it your way. And now she could be like, well, am I the problem? Is it me? Well, maybe I should forgive him. But once she taps into her self-worth, oh, it's up, baby. You sat there and wasted that woman time and you played in her face. It's not your fault that you had to deal with trauma, but it is your responsibility to heal. Hello? Because if this man is so upset about you going to therapy because it makes him feel less of a man, he should have changed himself from the jump. So therefore, you wouldn't even have to be going to no therapy. He shouldn't have fucked up from the jump, and you wouldn't be going to no therapy. To sum it all up, him saying that is just showing you he didn't want you to think for yourself. He wanted you to rely on him. If that ain't a red flag, I don't know what is. All right, if it ain't about me, let's keep eating. Next game. Next for the sugar honey iced tea, we have finesse 2 times. Now y'all, come look at this shit.
Big dog brother!
Nigga ain't gonna fuck with me. Nigga ain't gonna fuck with me.
Oh my God!
Nigga ain't gonna fuck with me. I ain't never checked in no in the world.
Big Father!
You got me fucked up.
Wait a minute, Big Father!
Go to jail.
Nah, you ain't going to jail, Big Father!
They gonna go to jail and check in. That's what a nigga gonna do. Go to jail and check in. That's what's gonna happen.
This motherfucking nigga said, I ain't gonna lie. Right now, it's best motherfuckers leave me alone. Excuse me, sir. Not the motherfucker who had 3 girlfriends now want to be left alone. Bitch, how the fuck that work? How you go from wanting 3 bitches to now you want to be left alone? I'm fighting CPS about my youngest daughter and my oldest daughter and my middle daughter's mama just died. So now I'm about to learn how to be a single parent and don't know shit because I ain't had no daddy. I ain't had no daddy around when I was growing up. That's why I'm wild now. I don't give a fuck. I can't call my mama. Bitch, I wonder why. I don't want nothing but some money and peace, nigga. Oh, now you want some peace. What about when you was out here racking havoc with your brother, I think, or your brother friend, somebody, the little bitty motherfucking boy, the 3 girls? Oh, but now you want peace. Girl, golly. I'm telling y'all, pressure bust pipes. Bitch, hopefully it help your big ass lose a bit of weight. Busting pipes. But no, all seriousness, that shit when he said he gotta be a single parent and he don't know how cause he ain't never had no daddy, bitch, ain't nobody taught a mother how to be a mother. No, there was no manual on how to carry a baby for 9 months. Everybody's pregnancy is different. Mamas have to learn how to mother the same way you gotta learn how to father. Nigga, how the fuck you sitting here talking about she don't know how to be a motherfucking daddy and your goddamn baby who's 10 years old is fucking 10? What the fuck you been doing? The fuck you been doing for 10 fucking years? Your daughter's older than 10 and then you had some more. So if you didn't know what you were doing the first motherfucking time, then why the fuck you go back and do it another time? Then you go back and do it another time. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Stand the fuck up and be a goddamn man. Go to the motherfucking court and fight for your goddamn child. Get your shit right with your mama. You the one who uprooted your mama, brought her to you. Then when you brought your mama to you, I guess shit was going on in the house or she didn't like, whatever the case may be. You bought that expensive ass house and all that bullshit. Had her come be a nanny. Got mad because I guess she told you she didn't like the shit that was going on. Then you up and left her with the bills after she had got evicted. Nigga! That's why you can't call your mama. Go make your shit motherfucking right with your mama. And then if you really want to talk about the bullshit, if you don't want to make it right with your mama, don't you got money? When you out here showing all that money, then nigga, make your money, get you a motherfucking daddy if you don't know how to be a goddamn daddy, and go fight for your child in court. Case goddamn closed. But y'all talk about, that's why men don't come to the internet with their problems. Nigga, he caused these problems. All of them.
I got on the internet yesterday to send some condolences to my baby mama. Was we on good terms? No. Have we been on good terms since my daughter been hurt? No. I made my daughter through the game. I made my daughter through pimping. That's how I made my daughter. My daughter didn't come from a successful relationship with this lady. We waiting. I was some pimping and she was some hoeing. We got fucked up on them H pills. Baby ended up having hard problems and it is what it is. I went to the feds and everything went left, cuz. Shawty didn't do my time with me. When I found out finesse was coming into this world, I helped, I did what I could. I sent. I sold K2 in jail. I made $50 here, $50 there. I sent what I could. I did what I could. I couldn't do nothing. You still ain't gonna get shit. What she doing? That crowbar looking ass little bitch, Audrey daughter, ain't no sympathy. Ain't no, oh, her mama just died. Don't woo woo woo. She not this is what she not understanding. Your teeth buttery under them diamonds. I ain't got no teeth up under my diamond, bitch. I probably got 18 teeth, bitch. My teeth were fucked up. But get what though? I got something for you, bitch, cause you bald head. You ain't got no hair on your head and your neck dirty. I'm talking about you, Ariana. Your teeth, you dirty, your mammy dirty, your grandma wheelchair dirty, and some more shit. So watch it. Y'all got me. I'm trying to, y'all need my, Suge said right there, y'all. Suge said right there. I told them for last night, man, if y'all need some help, I'll be down there Monday. I want to see my daughter, and I want to help y'all. If y'all need help, you hear me? I want to help y'all. She said, okay. Now I wake up, I'm saying, oh, don't get on here and say this, that, and the third. You looking for sympathy for my mama, who? I'm not looking for sympathy for your mama, Charlotte. I'm not looking for sympathy for your mama, Charlotte. I'm hurt that my daughter gotta grow up without a mama, Charlotte. You missing the principle. My feelings hurt because my baby ain't got a mama no more. And you worried about me talking to you. I didn't call to talk to you. If I could call and talk to anybody else, I would. I don't care to talk to you. I don't owe you any explanations. I had nothing with your mama. Literally, I had nothing.
But now he upset. Now he crashing out over shit that he chose to do. No one told him to stick his dick in nobody and become a daddy. Cause you too busy out here fussing with everybody and fucking bitches on couches. You thought we forgot that too, didn't ya? Lord, see, that's why they say you need to do right by your parents. God ain't gonna never bless you, baby. He ain't gonna never bless you. Your life gonna be a pure motherfucking hell. People happy when shit going their way, but when they gotta reap their karma, now it's, oh, I ain't got nobody. Oh, it's my nigga. You was out here trying to kill motherfuckers, talk shit to people, do this, treat that lady crazy, sleep on that lady, sleep on that lady. It was just a whole lot of riffraff. But now people supposed to be feeling bad because you done did your mama wrong. You done had 3 girlfriends, done did them girls wrong. This is your lemon and squeezes. This the tea you gotta fix. But you want us to leave me alone cause it pressure bust pipes. Baby, well you better call you a motherfucking plumber cause I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Child, no tea, no shade. The only people I feel bad for in this situation are them 2 kids who just lost their mama and now they gotta deal with a daddy who claim he don't know how to be a motherfucking parent. Oh, the trauma. If it ain't about me, let's get even scared. Next for the sugar honey iced tea, we have He Did It. Now, child, it's finally over. I'm just like, ooh. This is a whole lot. Now, from after all the bullshit we had to hear from peeing in the mouth to sex stories to baby oil to jacking off and rubbing nut on the face and everything. After hearing all that, they have now sentenced this man to 50 months, but they are also including the 14 months as time served. So for those who don't know, like, child, I had to get my calculator, that is 4 years and maybe like 2 months. Now, before the judge had sentenced him, he was just like, you know what? A severe sentence needed to be given to him because he wanted to make sure that a severe sentence needed to be given to him so it would stop him from any future behaviors that would happen. So he goes on to say some more stuff. He says, you know what? A 135-month sentence would be reasonable, but anything over 11 years is unnecessary. So, child, with all that being said, I think this is still a win for his team because if y'all really look at it and really know how this shit be going, he's not gonna do them 4 years. This man might gonna do maybe a year and some change and he's gonna end up getting off. Watch what I tell y'all. He's not gonna be in there the whole 4 years, maybe 2, but he's not gonna be in there for them whole 4. Watch. I don't know. It's a sticky situation. Like I said, I do agree that it wasn't no Rico stuff. It wasn't none of this. It really was like running, I guess, like a prostitution thing, which what he was charged for. And he is doing his time. Granted, no amount of money can heal trauma. His business is out there. People now see him for who he is, you know? So it's just like, you can never erase this. The baby oil ain't going away. The freak-offs ain't going away. The things he did to you on camera ain't going away. So it's like, now he has to live with who people did not know he was. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, granted, he didn't get all the years, but now people see Diddy as Diddy. And it's gonna be like, who's gonna now hang with him, because now are y'all agreeing with the thing? You know, it's hard, but at least she got something out of this. And in addition, they charged him $500,000 in fines. It's just a whole lot of, I don't know, baby, at the end of the day, I know Tori is gagging, girl, but that's another whole motherfucking story. And then I'm sitting here thinking, too, wasn't R. Kelly kind of like the same thing? They didn't. Let me hush. I don't even remember it, but child, if you ask me, it was kind of like the same thing, and he got a whole lot of. But I guess because he ain't got no coins, girl, but let me hush, because I'm not trying to get my head knocked between the washer and dryer when he get out. Because when he get out, ooh, y'all better be careful. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments, because child, giving people drugs, no shade. Then low key, these motherfuckers was high. Some people saying it was the R word because they didn't know what they was doing because they was high, but then some people knew what they was doing. I don't know. Allegedly, you almost trying to kill folk, blowing up cars. Some people saying you did, unalive people. You know, that's a conspiracy theory. I don't know. They say the 4 years ain't enough. But if it ain't about me, let's keep next. Next for the Sugar Honey Iced Tea, we have Love. Aaliyah. Where you at, baby? You had so much to say about Britney. Where you at now? You called the girl ugly. You was bragging about getting her man. Oh, done. Sometimes he just takes a man to have a woman who blah, 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 blah. You was just thinking that you just changed this man and you was the best thing that happened in his life and he just needed a little bit of you. What's going on, sir? When your man just out there grabbing on some other girl ass, dancing with some other girl, asking another girl how many dicks can she take?
Security. That was security?
How many do you think you can take at once?
Whoa!
No, that's a bad clip. No! I was in that clip, Deja. No! No!
You know ball!
Singing around the songs! Singing around the songs!
I didn't see anything.
Watch it. Why are you laughing?
I didn't see it yet, Aaliyah.
Why are you laughing? You're so fucking disrespectful. Why are you laughing?
I didn't even know. Aaliyah, listen.
Dejan, they didn't know. Listen.
No, I did not. Did you see?
Fucking listen. Like, I told you I was gonna be cool. I'm trying.
I
don't have a problem with
when
that.
that girl was dancing, I did not get on her.
What you just did right now was super unacceptable.
Shit, so I didn't even. You act like Aaliyah, I did not dance on that girl.
You went to the girl. You went back to her, and that's when she put her ass on you. You started singing. When they told you, look, she put her ass on you. You walked away, then you turned back around, and you let her put her ass on you. You let her do it for.
Oh, that is so ugly. And the girl that was right there that he grabbed on her ass, it looked like that was unwanted, like she wanted him to stop. You know what I'm saying? And then the other girl he talked about, can you take the dicks? The friends didn't even sit there and hold him accountable. They sitting here talking about some, oh my God, I was in the clip. And y'all should have been like, hey man, chill. But y'all sitting there laughing. One thing about that little crew, they gonna take up for each other. They are gonna take up for each other. But gag is, Jay Cinco said some same shit that Halle was saying about all them, about having money and paying folks and bribing them to do this and do that and whoop. That's another story, let me hush. But yeah, child, where you at, Aaliyah? What's going on? And Dub, at your big age, baby, you is just, it's always the ugly one in the bunch that they could just go and do any and everything. Why is the ugly one with so much confidence? But girl, hey, That's the man you was throwing up in Britney's face like she lost something special she was trying to tell you, boo. But that's why I tell y'all girls, y'all can't be coming in here trying to brag about a motherfucker that you think you took from somebody else. Girl, child, nigga, you the one crying online. That man didn't give a fuck about you. He put the microphone up to the phone and everything, having you looking stupid. Bitch, you look dumb. And even if all this shit is that capaholic bullshit, bitch, you still look dumb. Your character looks stupid. Humiliation for the whole world to laugh in your fucking face. Ooh, bitch. And if you go back to him, BJ, you really stupid. You can't say shit to Brittany. You can't say a motherfucking thing. Baby, this man for the dog walk you, sweetie. Especially if you go back, because I tell y'all, once you let a man fuck over you, bitch, the value of you diminishes. All right, well, if it ain't about me, that's what you get for trying to talk shit about Brittany. Next case. Next with the sugar honey iced tea, we have Reese. Child. They don't lock this man up because his dogs got out. Now that don't make no sense to me. Now I understand, yes, it is horrible that somebody's dog end up getting unalived for this situation. Because if you ask me, child, you fuck up my baby downstairs, baby, it's war. We going up. Bitch, fuck you and your dogs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. But y'all, they're acting like this man just let his dogs out and do this. But if we're gonna call a spade, I think they said that this has happened before. Now, Tyrese, you live in this mansion. You should have some better security for your animals. Why the hell your animals keep getting out? Because they said that they had already talked to you and warned you before about this situation. So why didn't you get it fixed properly?
His dogs were apparently too fast.
If anybody shows up, I want you to bite their ankles off, okay?
Too furious. Police say singer-actor Tyrese Gibson is on the run. They say his cane Corsos escaped his mansion in Atlanta and killed his neighbor's 5-year-old spaniel.
We're going to continue to come after him. Supposedly he's in Dubai.
The video that led to the warrant for his arrest and what Tyrese sent to the shade room when we started asking questions. Tyrese's neighbors say it's been far from pleasant living near him, especially these past few months, after some of his dogs reportedly mauled another neighborhood dog to death.
I found my dog dead in my driveway.
That was Harrison Parker, who sat down exclusively with WSB TV, the ABC News affiliate in Atlanta.
Not hearing him around it's just awful. And he was one of the sweetest dogs. He had so much character. And just to have him get murdered it's indescribable.
He told the news outlet it happened on September 18th. His 5-year-old King Charles Cavalier Spaniel, Henry, wanted to go outside, so he let him out. 5 minutes later, he went to bring Henry back inside, but found him dead in the driveway near the front door. The dogs then seen hovering around another neighbor's front door moments after the attack. In an incident report, Fulton County Animal Services says that Henry suffered broken ribs, puncture wounds, and severe internal bleeding. He was also covered in slobber.
I know some people are saying, how is he getting charged for animal cruelty? Isn't that when you're doing something to an animal? But I guess because he's the owner of the animal that killed the other dog, I guess it feels like you're responsible for that animal. Well, all right, y'all. That dog shouldn't have been talking about his daddy acting. He wouldn't have got... If it ain't about me, let's get key next. Next for the sugar honey iced tea, we have Brittany versus PJ. Now, Brittany, let me tell you something. Girl, how you gonna get mad because this man is over here spending money on his new girlfriend and new family? Like, that's what he's supposed to do. That's his girl. That's his family. They live in a lavish lifestyle because he's able to do that. Didn't they say he signed with the Dallas Mavericks or something like that? He got like a $90 million contract or something. I don't know. But she said because he got all that, him giving the child $5,500 ain't enough. Well, if you want your child to still live the lifestyle that they doing over there, then you need to get the fuck up and do something so your child can have that lifestyle. That man got the fuck up and that's his job. That's what he is doing. Now when the child go over there, the child can live that lifestyle because he's with daddy and he can have those things and experience those things. But if you can't do that, then baby, send the baby over there. Send the baby over there. That man shouldn't have to give you more than $5,500, even though, yeah, he makes a lot. But baby, listen to what you saying. You want him to give you more. The baby 4 years old. What is a 4-year-old gonna do with $5,500 every month? And you want more? Girl, please, you want that money. That's what's going on. You want that money. No, the baby gonna get it when he go over there. He gonna get it because that's daddy. I can see if he was just not doing anything and was a deadbeat daddy and he ain't even trying to show up for the baby. But child, honey, girl, I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments. I feel as though for a 4-year-old, $5,500 is reasonable. And she asking for $35,000? Girl, that's crazy. Cause I'm sorry, if you need a 5-figure increase, then I think the daddy needs to take the custody in because baby, obviously you can't be the parent that child needs. And then some people on the streets is saying, well, that child need to be living the same way that his father is living. Well, baby, send him to daddy then. Cause I'm not finna give you no $35,000 for a 4-year-old when he could just come over here and be with me and live this lifestyle. If you want your child to live that lifestyle, let my child come live with me then and he can have that lifestyle. No, baby, you want that money. And y'all need to stop trying to act like that's not what it is. She want to live that lifestyle. Yeah, girl, let me tell you something, wife. Don't come up here laughing and kicking and cackling now. Because I always tell y'all, when you laugh in another woman's pain and what she going through, you going to be the next. Calm down, new wife. And let's keep it real, Miss Brittany. You played yourself about this man's life. You sat there and said how easy and dumb these athletes were, and then, bitch, look what's going on. Now you want this man to give you this money. You fucked it up for yourself. That's why you mad. Because if I'm not mistaken, he wanted to marry her, but Miss Thing was looking for a come up. Same way she put that little hijab on. Now Gates played in her face. Girl, see, that's why you can't do people the way you be doing these people. I'm sorry, it is what it is, girl. If it ain't about me, let's get key. Next case. Next for the Sugar Honey Iced Tea, we got NLE Chopper and his mama versus Marissa and Mariah. And baby, this is messy. Child, and remember last week we was just talking about how they came on here and said he wasn't feeding them kids. And child, Lord have mercy, Jesus. They said he wasn't feeding them kids. He wasn't being a daddy. Whoop, 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 yada, yada, yada. And I was just like, what the fuck is going on? This is crazy. So, child, he finally popped out right here. And, girl, he got another baby. He got another baby. And it's by the stylist. This is crazy. That woman, 42, 41, 42 years old, and this nigga ain't never like 20-something. You know the fuck what, he love him a grown woman. He pop out and he's like, I would be mad too, and he got another baby, whatever the case may be. Whoop, 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 yada, yada, yada. To me, it just seemed like he was trying to be funny to the girls. Like, yeah, y'all over here complaining, whoop, 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 but look, I got another baby, and we having a good time over here as a family. So, child, you know, the girls ignored it, paid it, dust, nooch, nada, nothing. Then here come the mama. Mama come out, she sharing these pictures and shit and whatever the case may be, talking about, look, they fed, they this, they got that, good daddy, whoop, 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 yada, yada, yada. And I'm just like, now mama, she over here making the son feel like what he doing is right. Sometimes y'all mamas be the problem. Y'all be making these boys think that they out here doing what's right, and I be motherfucking goddamn, because if somebody was doing your baby like that, you'll be over there pissed the fuck off. And let me tell you something, mama, you posting all these pictures, but not now one of them motherfucking pictures had him bald-headed looking like an avatar or a goddamn airbender. I need to see something like that with him feeding them damn children. He didn't know that shit all the fuck. That boy ain't got no goddamn hair now. Talking about feeding them damn children. He ain't feeding them children. That's when Mariah said, bitch, enough is enough. When I saw this tweet, I said, ooh, bitch. She said, I'm sick of this silverback, deep freezer built, misspirited, alcoholic, enabling, delusional, well-bodied ass bitch running off at the fucking mouth. I said, God damn, I'm sorry, Mariah. Bitch, you talk about my mama like that. Oh, I'm gonna see about you. Bow! Fuck you up, bitch! Bitch, you talking about my mama like that? Girl, you didn't hold not a motherfucking thing back. You've been wanting to say that. That's something that's been on your heart for a long time. That mama done pissed you off. She said, I'm finna show you and your son. But I get the mama, you know, y'all trying to paint a narrative of her son, so she gon' say something to take up for her son. But also, mama, if you know what's going on, correct your son behind the scenes and just, you know, it is what it is. Because now you look crazy because, bitch, Marissa done came out and she had the tea. But before we get on that, y'all gotta remember, this the man that shot up at this girl. He shot at Mariah. He shot at that girl. She been dealing with his bullshit for a long time. And I'm sure the mama was enabling that too. And this girl is just like, look, I'm fucking fed the fuck up. So then Marissa come out and be like, child, y'all, I was asleep, but y'all done had to wake the beast up. So she come out and show the text message between her and NLE, and this wasn't good, mama. You should have just stayed the fuck quiet because, girl, this is ugly. She was like, well, baby, you couldn't even feed my child. He said, well, it hinders me. It's out of my control. Then he goes on to say that they was fasting. Bitch, what? You fasting a kid? Bitch, is you crazy? These children eat. They eat, and if they ain't eating, they snacking. Feed the baby how the mama feed the baby, because that's where he's living at. Just because you over here eating on grapes and grass and shit don't mean that's what they do over there at their house. You get what I'm saying? You don't do that. She tells him, baby, my child eat 3 times a day. He got a good, healthy bowel movement. He said, well, child, he ain't fucking complaining. The only thing he over there doing is Google and Gaga. So I'm just like, if he Google and Gaga, well, why the fuck you think he need to fast? He don't know what no fucking fast is. Just, nigga, don't piss me off. He said, well, he's straight. He finna shit 6 times. Well, that means that baby finna be malnutrition. Because if you over there shitting 6 times, then you need to stop feeding him grass and shit too. Because, bitch, I know when I be eating my asparagus and spinach and kale and shit, bitch, my body be on E. So I know that baby is hungry. She said, look, let me tell you something, baby. You food in that baby face, he gonna want it. Well, he gonna double up. He's straight. He got beet juice. Beet juice. Who the fuck wants some goddamn beet juice at one? Bitch, I don't even want no beet juice. And that beet juice turn your pee-pee red. He said beets got good benefits. Hell, you over here drinking fruit. Bitch, I ain't no fucking fool. Well, you better shut up talking to me. Get my baby a burger. So then they keep talking. He said, hey, we was asleep. He got a bottle. He got his milk. She said, you ain't feeding him. He said, no, we was asleep. And then he was like, well, I gave him the milk. She said, milk ain't food. That's just something for him to drink on. He was just like, Marissa, look, if he ate this morning, his next meal shouldn't come around to like 12 or 2 or whatever the fuck he said. And I'm just like, boy, kids don't do like we do. Kids get hungry throughout the day. That's just what they do because they're growing. Just like when you have a dog, you gotta feed your dog more because they have to grow. It's just children. That's how you can tell he don't be around his kids. If he was around your kids, you would know kids gonna eat and snack all fucking day. So then he posted what ChatGPT said, and I said, oh, you so now they a specialist?
As you when Rissa had got on live saying he had a 3rd baby, me and her wasn't cool, so I wasn't like hearing, like not believing that she was saying, because she was also saying that I was birthing too. So it's like I said, I didn't care enough to go figure out if this had another kid or not. Anything he do outside of Clover or concerning my child don't have shit to do with me. I'm thinking he needed me to fly Clover to LA to see him on Christmas because y'all was into it about some shit, because y'all stay into it. And he didn't have no other way. We never talked about where I was staying at, so I'm thinking me and Clover staying in the hotel and we're going to be back and forth, you know what I'm saying, co-parenting like we do in any other city. What? When I got to LA, I got picked up and drove somewhere I didn't know where the fuck I was going. We get to the house, he like, Mikhail gonna open the door. Who the fuck is Mikhail? And the shit not clicking to me. He didn't say nothing about how long I was staying out there. I had told him I'm gonna leave that Thursday. I think Christmas was like on a Tuesday or some shit. I didn't know what we was finna be doing. I'm thinking we finna be out, you know what I'm saying, doing shit, spending time with our kid for Christmas. I had a boyfriend at the time and still do got it. Like, I was texting my the whole time. Why would I be flying to LA for some? and I'm going to LA to take my kid to see her dad. And I don't know what the talking about overpacking. I don't know what the talking about. Wherever I go, I could be going to spend the night in my friend's house for one night. I want to pack a whole suitcase bag. You never know where the you're going, what you doing. You don't know as a woman. You don't know where you're going. I like to be out, so I need every occasion, every scenery, everything. Like I said, when she opened the door with the baby in her hand, I'm still not knowing that this kid. Like, she telling me about her pregnancy, telling me about all this shit. It's still not clicking to me, like, who she is, why she at the house at midnight. I'm not knowing because I don't care. This said I got mad because it was a baby there. I was mad because I blindly met the baby. I didn't even know where I was going. Like, a driver came and got me and my kid and just took us to a house. I don't know who house this is. I don't know who here. This told me Mikhail was finna open the door, like, and he wasn't even at the house. That's what's crazy. That could have went so fucking left. He told me out his own mouth. He ain't tell me because he was embarrassed. He embarrassed. He got a kid by a 42-year-old that he was doing business with. This met me over FaceTime a long time ago, but I never knew she was baby daddy. Like, that's why I be saying I don't play with her. I don't be cool with, like, you don't, like, bitch, like, get the fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck about no kid. I was mad because the nigga had me in the house with this hoe, and I'm being friendly with this, telling me about my pregnancy and all this. This wasn't even at the house.
But at the end of the day, what did we learn? Mama, stay in your place and let these grown folks who got their family now handle their issues, because now you looking crazy because you know what your son over there doing. So then he goes and he posts up this video of him and his daughter.
I gotta be gentle, huh? Yeah. That's how you do it. I got it. Who the bed dad over? Who the bed dad over?
Basic Pops.
I tell you, do my government name, man. Dearra.
NLE Chopper Basic Pops.
I'm just like, look, baby, ain't nobody saying you're not a good father. We just saying feed them children. Y'all men love to come on the internet trying to be these internet daddies. Y'all get y'all child like once a month, post these videos to show that you a good dad, and we just like, oh, girl, shut up. Do what that girl said. Feed your child. We didn't say feed them love and affection. We said feed them some food. All right, well, if it ain't about me, don't be giving the children no more beats. Next game. Next for the Sugar Honey Iced Tea, we have my way. Big boy, pay the fuck up. So they saying that he is being sued for pocketing $27 million for the incompleting of the Last Lap tour. Give them folks their motherfucking money. Point blank the fuck period. Give them their money. Now some people are saying, well, I got my money. We don't give a fuck. Some of them other folks didn't get their money. If he went over here putting Minnie Barbie, whatever the fuck her name is, up in these luxury houses and planes and shit, he could pay y'all goddamn coin. Get them folks their motherfucking money. Pay it up, big boy. Shit, fuck you damn talking about. Get your ass back out there and sing them damn motherfucking songs instead of paying out your money on Miss Irene. And then some people talking about, so y'all gotta understand his Uncle D-Pad. Shut the fuck up! That was back in July. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that. I understand the death is really hard. It ain't no time limit that, but that was in July. The damn concert was in October. You know what I'm saying? We gotta go back to work. We go back to work when shit happen. Go back to work. Shit, we didn't tell you to go out here and get all this baby mama drama that you had going on, making these fucking children and getting yourself caught up in all this bullshit. Now your mind fucked up. This going on. She on the internet saying this. You out here getting charged and arrested. We didn't tell you to do that. Give us our motherfucking money. You had an obligation to do and you didn't do it. Give us the fucking money. Talking about the people messed up the tour. They was making this date and that date. You couldn't meet that. Nah, nigga, you played the whole fucking tour. That's what you did. Out here pillow talking and fucking and shit. That's what the fuck you did. Talk about they met. No, the fuck they did. Shut up. I don't know what the fuck y'all expected for him to complete this shit. Anything with the word lap in it, baby, he ain't completing. Hello, somebody. If it ain't about me, pay these folks their money. Next day. Next for the Sugar Honey Iced Tea, we have Fabio and Letitia versus Casanat. I'm about tired of these motherfucking two. Fabio, shut the fuck up. Now, he over here mad because he didn't get invited over to Casanat's second Mafia-thon. Honey, who the fuck gonna invite you any goddamn way? You thought we forgot what the fuck you did over there with Playboy Max? When you sat there and blew smoke in that man's face and your other friend, what's his name, Lil TJ, got smart and he over there popping shit like he finna beating them motherfuckers' asses and shit. Nigga, why you motherfucking dog? Yes, he's not gonna invite you. You're crazy. And then you want to sit up here and make this fucking weak ass song talk about what's tea.
Casanat ain't invite me to come rap and that shit hurt me. For that Mafia throwing you bugging. What's tea? How you coming?
Child, at this point, he ain't even trade no more. Bitch, if you don't sit your motherfucking Butch Queen ass the fuck down 60 and shut the fuck up talking about what's tea. I don't know what's tea, girl. What's the kiki? What's the gaga? Miss Thing, girl over there talking like the girls. Ooh, you kill me, Miss Thing. Anyway, anytime these people put a song up, they want to start some mess with Kai because they know Kai and them gonna pour them numbers in. But baby, ain't nobody finna play that weak ass motherfucking song. And then TJ come out with all his hooping and hollering. Child, just loud and crazy. He gonna get mad because remember the boy, what's the boy name? I think, Suda was listening to something and then Ray called him the op.
See? That's
Everybody, I guess, is forgetting is I think Kai and them had A Boogie, whatever on the stream, and y'all know A Boogie and Lil TJ got a little beef or whatever the case may be. That's one of his ops.
Nigga, y'all sucking real ops dick. Real ops. It's not no Kai and not. The reason why I don't like Kai, you wanna know what's crazy? I'll tell y'all. The reason why I don't like Kai is because he be on my real ops dick. He knows it. They all know it. Everybody know it. My real fans know it. The algorithm of the internet don't know it. And I'll be like, yo, gang, you fuck with niggas, that's cool, but to go out your way and just be on a nigga dick and just keep hating on TJ, who's your age and you want some older niggas dick, it's kind of crazy. I'd rather you just stay out the way. So it gets me mad and get emotional. I used to never have outbursts before because there wasn't nothing as triggering as this that I'm facing now. And it's like, this nigga's media trained. I never had PR like that. I ain't never do that. I just drop my music. I just do what I do. So when you go through a little phase of getting trolled and shit, y'all wouldn't even know because y'all fans, you know? Nigga have little outbursts and go crazy and shit and get a hate train like I'm experiencing. Snow. Nigga don't be tripping for no reason, bro.
So then when what's his name, Ray or whoever called that boy Lil TJ a op, I guess TJ got mad and he came back and, you know, said some motherfucking fuck shit about Ray. So, honey, it was a whole lot.
So, Lil TJ threatens Ray after Ray told Thought and Lil TJ he was an op. So when I see y'all little niggas and slap the fuck out of y'all, what they gonna say? Do you know what we do to ops? Fuck what the algorithm say. I can't wait to see you, gang. Bro, come on, man. Really? Like what? Like really? Come on, bro. Ray probably just seen that when Lil TJ said about me, and Ray going off ignition. He going based off what he see. You got a Brazilian nigga, and you got a Taiwanese nigga, bro. Come on, bro. Stop the violence, bro. Ain't nobody. Stop. Let's just stop, y'all.
So after Kai said what he said, then that's when Lil TJ came back and he had some beef with Kai.
I figured it out. You're probably just mad about his and her shit dumb fat. I already know you be wildin' though. That shit come back. That's one of them shits that you hit it and the rhythm just come back, but it's like too fat, so it's like you almost gotta just You can't let it jiggle too much, you gonna fuck up your rhythm. You gotta No. Don't ban my name in the chat now. Respond and react, nigga. I want to see how good your fucking I want to see how good your PR is. Come up with something. Respond and react, nigga. Anything else you was gonna respond to and say, oh my gosh, I'm such a civilian. He's bothering me. No, you was on the ops dick, nigga. You asked for this, nigga. It's over. And I'm not coming at you with no gangster shit. Respond, nigga. You sicko, nigga. You sicko. Is that the reason or not? Go through the phone. Show the fans. The fans wanna know, my boy. And it's funny because the bros, first off, they felt bad for me. They like, yo, damn, T, they going crazy on you, a real nigga. And they like, yo, just stop responding. There's no winning. I stood on the internet and the bitch done lined the nigga. Matter of fact, I even want to say the bitch done lying, nigga. I had niggas with TKO. And I'm like, yo, y'all want to call me a cornball so much, I wouldn't even do it. But I'm like, you know what? I got something up my sleeve, and this might be the reason. Might be the reason. And y'all be talking about why I don't talk about these other niggas. I don't talk about them because you know what it is with them. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? I'm a real, yeah. I see how y'all did smirk. Y'all gassed them. Y'all gassed them. I ain't gonna lie, y'all gassed them. You're not about to gas me to that extent. But nah, I want to respond, my nigga. Is that the reason or not, my nigga? Because you got time. You see this. You respond to everything. You talk about me smoking a blunt. You talk about what I say about Ray. What happened, nigga? Is you mad because niggas was with your bitch or not? Is this true or not?
Shut up. If you really had some shit on Gigi and you told that man to look in her phone on stream, and you really had some shit on Gigi, you would embarrass and shut Kai the fuck up right now. Why you telling her to show it? But if she texts you, couldn't you show it? Nigga, you ain't got nothing. Cause you would have been like, nigga, shut the fuck up. Look at this. Now go check her phone. That's what you would have did. Y'all riding Kai's coattail and y'all want y'all views. Point blank default, period. Now, I don't know why the fuck you beefing with these niggas. You be beefing with your hair. That shit been fighting you for years, baby. You let it go. So then Gigi, she responded with, you know, a retweet or whatever on her Instagram story, or it was a TikTok, whatever the case may be. She responded with something that another influencer had said. So child, then here comes Kai, post, you know, up with her to let the people know they didn't break up and shit is cool over there. Y'all already know Kai is not gonna respond. And TJ wants him to respond, but Kai's like, I'm not saying nothing to you. And TJ like, nah, respond. But he is not gonna say nothing because he know what you're doing. Like, come on now. Again, if you had the text messages, sweetie, you would have put them out, but you're not gonna do it. Girl, what's tea? All right, if it ain't about me, let's kiki. Next cake. Next on the Sugar and Iced Tea, we have J Cinco and G. This is crazy. I don't know what's going on. Some people saying they feel like this is all a prank because, you know, it's like the Capaholics, they just capping and shit. But then DDG and Deshae debunked that and told people no, but I don't believe it because, you know, like, they could be lying. But I don't know. This might be for real because, you know, they just been really moving funny.
Real friends can call each other out when they wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's as long as you're not coming at it disrespectful when you rule, like, all right, cool. But like, if you call it when they wrong again, like a real man gonna take accountability. You know what I'm saying? And you know, a situation transpired, you know, where I called it out when it was wrong. You know, and I genuinely was coming from a real place. Like I was genuinely wrong in that position. In their position, they was really wrong. But you know, the person came at very disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Very childish, very immature. You know what I'm saying? Like tearing it down. Like it was to the point it wasn't even about what I came about anymore. It was just some way deeper. You know what I'm saying? And I felt the animosity and animosity doesn't always have to be about money. Don't hate about because I got more money, I'ma hate on you. Like nah, it stems from different places. I'm not a therapist. I don't know where that stems from, but I felt it, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Various times I try to leave our group chat, you know what I'm saying, and defuse the situation, you know, but like I said, I felt like he was the program. He ran the program, you know what I'm saying? So he kept adding me back and just tearing it down, like coming at it in real disrespectful ways, talking to it like a friend would never talk to. Again, like how I talk to you shows you how much they value you. You know what I'm saying? Like if my cameraman right here, like if I tell it, like if we talk about something, we get into it, like that goes for anybody. Like if anybody get into it with their bros, y'all kind of like know what to say as far as like, let me keep that shit up here, you feel me? Because I don't want to go below the belt because I know I can't come back from that. You know what I'm saying? And when it go below the belt and beyond, and it's just like beyond that though, like beyond that, fool, like beyond that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Where I feel like, mind you, this happened once before, but I let it go, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying, the person came to me and was like, oh, I'm sorry, I apologize. You know what I'm saying? I'm going through certain situations. And I'm like, I respect it, you feel me? At the end of the day, I'm a very understandable person. I've never been I'm not this that try to be tough, especially with my bros, like, especially with my bros. Like, even that group, like, it's not a real group, bro. Like, that ain't real, them ain't real, like, and I'm not saying, like, speaking on as far as everybody individually. I'm just speaking as a group. That's not a real friend group, bro. That's not a real friend group. Like, our friend group was always based off of the ranks of popularity. Like, you know, the person says something so crazy, all this crazy,
like just devaluing, discrediting, you know what I'm saying, telling I wouldn't be and I can't make it without it and made you dry this and this and that, you feel me? It's like, and then I'm like, man, I'm out this I ain't finna argue with you, bro. You a kid, bro. You mentally a kid. Talking about nan and the boo boo and just, bro, childish fool, like childish. It's like, what the like, what is you talking about? I said all this and that. I said I'm gonna lead a group, try to wave some money over my head, try to wave a gambling deal, like, oh, sent a screenshot, like, oh yeah, you finna lead a group, all right, bet, I was finna bring this. I was finna bring this here to y'all. Send a little screenshot of some money. I told the nigga, man, that money. That made me feel like you don't even know me even more. Cause like, nigga, if you knew me, fool, you know I don't give a about that. Can't, like, you think you could call a name and disrespect it to the max, and you think you could send a screenshot of some money and I'm supposed to kiss your, man, you out your mind.
The streets got me kicking. They like, this man would sit here and cry. He be talking about Jesus this, God that, and being an inspirational speaker, but then turn around cussing the next minute, filming girls' asses, and they said, girl, don't let him get to singing his favorite shit, Tasha Khan, break every chain. They said, girl, he love. They said, girl, he love to pull that no. But then you got other folks who say DDG do be belittling that boy, trying to act like he ain't got no money and whoop, 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 and all this. It's just a lot. It's messy. Men are really messy.
I don't think it's more so about the space. A lot of people make the content shit about a house, but it's not just about a house. It's also about being around people that fuck with you and not building off of each other. Now, we had plenty of meetings and everything, and my main thing with this whole group is I want to get to a point where we can be looked at like AMP or looked at like a phase where, you know, we getting brand deals and we like, you know what I'm saying, we really building some shit that's substantial.
Yeah, I want to start off by saying Cinco is lying.
I'm lying? Hey, show the messages. Hey, that's why I leave it at that. Show the messages. I ain't gotta say nothing else, gang. You wanna prove it to me? Show the message.
I don't be getting to be like, you think you're bigger than the program. What exactly is the program, though? I haven't figured that out yet. I'm gonna have to do some research.
You know what's crazy, though? I will say this, though. I'm such a real nigga. I ain't even gonna do it to him tomorrow. But if I did what he told me to do, talking about show some messages, where y'all look at that nigga so goddamn different, I'm not even gonna do that, though. It's really not that deep to me. If I showed y'all the messages, bro, yep. What? You probably lose it all, bro. I don't know why he encouraged me to do that. I don't mind responding to Cinco because, you know, at one point me and Cinco was homies. So if this is gonna help him financially, I'm cool with that. You feel me? I don't have a problem with that. I never start. Everybody always start with me, and then all of a sudden I'm the bully, I'm the mean guy when I keep it going. Oh, you doing too much. Oh, be the bigger person, this and that. Well, I never started it with nobody. Everybody always start with me. Bought a car before he started his stream just to respond to me. This nigga went and bought a car, which probably took him all day to do, parked that, kept it at the same fucking dealership, set his camera up. I do not take Cinco serious.
So they're saying, like, you know, all this shit kind of really happened with when DDG and Reggie were going at it, and they was like, why do people gotta pick a side? Some people saying the reason DDG be treating J Cinco like that with all this animosity and this bullshit that be going on is because DDG really wanted Lala. That's the tea they saying. And then some people feeling like, you know, just because DDG got more money than folks and living a certain lifestyle, that he could treat people who don't have what he have a certain type of way. Cause that's why him and Ben got into it about the whole chair situation. You know what I'm saying? It was just a whole lot of.
My seat now. Huh? My seat now. Hey man, you ain't gotta grab me like that though. Me like that.
Cause you sitting down on my seat. I'm sitting
okay. Here. Say, hey.
I don't gotta say
my
it, but
seat.
you know I'm sitting here.
I ain't finna go back and forth with you.
I'm not finna go back and forth with you.
I'm telling you, I ain't going back and forth with you, bro.
So, can you please get up, brother?
You asked nicely.
What did I just say? Can you please get up, brother?
Don't tap my back, bro.
Did nobody say shit? Came over here and tapped your back.
I'm just letting you know, don't tap my back, bro.
Huh?
Don't tap my back.
Bro, I'm not gonna do all this, man.
All right, now. I'm just letting you know, bro.
You're not letting me know nothing, man. What are you talking about?
Hey, my heart.
You grab me another seat real quick.
They spreading false narratives saying me and Diddy, we not beefing, I ain't. Y'all gotta stop that fool. Bro. What? Fool, y'all been killing me all night, gang. It's like y'all never like argued or had any mishap with anyone ever could, and it just turned into straight beef. Like, bro, it ain't never that. What is we talking about, man? Come on, man, I'ma always keep this shit, man. What you talking about, man?
So then, child, the whole J5 and the Crip situation, I said, girl, now they done brought the streets into it. But hey, Dub and DDG be acting like they from the streets. They be talking real heavy, baby. Don't you know shame? So look, if you want to box, don't worry about boxing me. You can box my niggas too.
This calls his Crip homies.
Ooh.
This ain't my mans. This ain't my mans.
I'm not your man. You just told me I wasn't your mans, though, brother. You just said I wasn't your mans, brother. Now when I call the bros, it's like, nah, he not my mans, brother. The reason why I called the bros is, my nigga, everybody bowed down to you. When I got into it with you, my nigga, I'm not like now I don't even feel comfortable. Now I feel like if something happened, gang, ain't nobody riding for me. That's how I personally felt. So I'm gonna pull up with my bros. That don't mean my bros gonna do anything to you, brother. Mind you, that's why he apologized last time, because I brought the bros. We was supposed to link up at the video. We was doing our video and we got into it. We was finna squabble, and I always say this anytime. I say, I'ma squabble you first, and then my bro want a bag fade off you. Yeah, like that's how LA, that's how we do it. Nigga, if a nigga, any nigga feel away, you can squabble my bro. He right here. That's just how we do, brother. You feel me? You want to talk about Mr. Crip and Mr. this and all this Crip shit. So when I bring the Crips out, niggas, oh, it's not my man's, this not my, nah, it's a problem, gang, no.
Jay, you did kind of sound crazy to that man go fight people his age. Like, nigga, you a whole nigga, fight this man. I'm just being real. But I don't know, look, shit. I don't put nothing past Mr. DDG. Look at the way he treat his baby mama. If he treat his baby mama like that, then yeah, nigga, he gonna treat y'all niggas even worse. I don't know, this is just a lie. They be saying he be manipulating his followers and everything, and y'all be believing everything he's talking about, girl. But alright, if it ain't about me, let's get in this game. Alright, that's all I have for the sugar honey iced tea. Let's get into this mess. First on the docket, we got Nicki Minaj versus Cardi B. And honey, should I say Nicki versus everybody? Bitch, this is crazy. Now, I wasn't crazy. I knew something was gonna happen, but I didn't know when, because it was just bound to do it. It happens every time. When either one of them come out with an album, something is going to happen. And bitch, I didn't know that it was gonna be like this. When I tell y'all this was like World War III in this motherfucker, I mean, they was up night and day, back and forth. I'm over here like, what the fuck going? Now, how this beef started, we all know back in summer 2017, Cardi B had released Bodak Yellow. Now that went #1, which made her the first solo artist to top Hot 100 in over 20 years. Now, that's when the fans started to compare her to Nicki. That's when Cardi came out and she said, don't put me up against anybody, no artist, whatever, woo, woo, woo. That's when Nicki was accused of liking a shady comment or whatever the case may be, but that ended up not being true, whatever. So now, at this time, when all this was going on, that's when Nicki was going at it with Remy Ma. Now, if I'm messed up or anything, y'all please let me know. Baby, it's a lot in my head right now. So that's when she was really going at it with Remy Ma. So there was really no beef, but people were comparing the two, but they had no beef. So that's when, Remy Ma, she had that whole funeral thing for Nicki, and baby, no tea, no shade, Cardi was there and she was up on that stage. And I feel like, yeah, Nicki paid that nooch or whatever the case may be. But, sometimes you got to hold some shit in the back of your head. Like, you know what, I'm going to pay it. But, bitch, I see you. I see what's going on. Like, you moving a little funny and you see what these hoes is doing. Because that's when them two, Remy Ma and Nicki, was going at it. But you know, all the girls was there, from Queen Latifah, everybody was there, and Cardi was there too. So then, you know, Nicki and her got, you know, that they were cool, and that's when that motorsport came about. But remember, bitch, you was just at this funeral thing for me that all the girls was at, but I'm still gonna do this song with you. And me, I'm just being real, because I would be that way too. I am gonna be a little petty, you know what I'm saying? Because bitch, I already don't trust you, but I'm gonna fuck with you on the song because, you know, let's make this money. So they make Motorsport, whatever the case may be. When they make Motorsport, Nicki's verse got leaked before the song came out, and it was saying, if Cardi the QB, then I'm Nick Lombardi. And that's when I guess I'm feeling the Migos and other people were trying to make Cardi feel like Nicki was trying to sun her. Like, basically, you know, a quarterback, yeah, you're the star player, you good, whatever the case may be. And then she was saying, like, her name was Nicki Lombardi, Nick Lombardi, which was the Coach Lombardi, who was very successful and he was highly respected. So I feel like they were trying to put it like, you know, girl, she trying to say she coaching you. But then if you go look at it the opposite way, she was giving her a shout out like, girl, you the star player. You know, even though I was here first, you know, I'm gonna teach you, girl. Like, yeah, come on, bitch, let's get this shit. So it depends on how you viewed it. But me being petty and you was just on stage, I don't know. That's when Nicki came and she switched it and she put Quavo the QB, I'm Nick Lombardi. So she switched the verse or whatever the case may be. Whoop, 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 yada, yada, yada. But she was telling Quavo, you know, because it started a big feud. Because Cardi ended up going onto an interview and she was saying, and this is what she said.
You like it?
Yeah.
I mean, are you gonna Vicky? Are you two? Are you?
I spoke to her before. I saw her in person before.
What happened?
We spoke about things.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't like getting into detail because it's like, you know, like
I'm not trying to get the gossip. I'm just saying that you good, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
because you're on the track together, so I wanted to.
Well, you know, when I heard the track,
right,
her verse wasn't finished. Well, it's not the verse that is on right now.
Now, people are getting upset because they're saying, like, you know what, you weren't even asked that, you willingly said this. But, you know, I'm going to say it too, especially, like, if I'm feeling some type of way, like, if I'm feeling a way, I'm going to say it. Like, this is what I feel. So then Nicki comes back on her interview and she finally tells people, you know what I'm saying, why she was upset with the whole thing with Cardi in that situation.
Cardi B, she's done exactly what she should have done. Congratulations to her. The only thing with Cardi that really hurt my feelings was the first interview she did after Motorsport came out. I remember, like, when I first came in the game, if a female of that stature had done a feature with me on it, I would only be, you know, singing their praises and saying thank you. The first interview she did after Motorsport came out, it just really hurt me. Because she looked so aggravated and angry, and the only thing she kept saying was, "Oh, I didn't hear that verse. I didn't hear that verse. She changed her verse." Like, I was like, "What?"
Ow! Do I think she was really crying? Nicki went to the School of Arts, baby. I don't know. I don't know, girl. I don't know. I'm trying to be very mutual here so people don't be like, you trying to pick sides, but y'all, I don't know. You were saying that if you had done a song with somebody of that stature, like, you're already putting yourself above her, right? Which you did. You came before her. Great. But she was like, I would have been singing them praises. To me, sometimes it feels like if a woman doesn't, I don't want to, if we could say bow down, praise, whatever, then it feels like Nicki turns against them. Like, everybody's not gonna bow down. And one thing Cardi has not done since she has came in the game is bow down or say woo. Yes, it was great that you got on the song with them, but you gotta think about it. If this girl is feeling like there were some shots fired at her, like you was trying to make her the QB and you the coach, maybe she felt some type of way because now that wasn't the verse that she heard. You get what I'm saying? Like, y'all both have to see it from each other's point of view, and I feel like right there y'all didn't. And what happened was Quavo, because Nicki came out and she asked Quavo, she said, clean this up. And Quavo said nothing. Because mind you, they were saying this is when Nicki, Cardi was dating Offset, and allegedly Nicki was fucking with Quavo. And they said that Quavo didn't clean up shit. He didn't try to fix nothing because it was bringing attention to the song. People were getting mad. It was there the bars and the Barty gang. They going at each other. But Quavo and the fans are the reason all this shit was going on. But Nicki, I'm gonna have to be real, you guys. She's saying what she's saying to Cardi, like, hey, you know what? If I was on a song with a girl of this stature, whoop whoop whoop, and I was singing praises, this and that, y'all, we got to be real. Before a Nicki, y'all may not like how this girl rapped, there was a little Kim. The same way y'all saying people brought Cardi in to do this to Nicki, Kim was first. If you look at that hairs, the poses, the just the look, everything. Yes, she did give Nicki, she gave Kim her props. Great, yes. But you gave that girl hell when you came up in the scene. And this is what Kim said a long time ago.
I never had a problem with her. I was always nice with her. Always. She was a very obnoxious person, but I was always nice with her. From the time I saw her in that dressing room, the story she told, I don't even know what the heck she was talking about. Like, that's not even how it happened. But from the moment that I met her, I was always cool with her. But after that, it almost seems like when they realized, okay, we need Kim, we want to study her swag. That's what it kind of felt like, because I was around for a long time, and they're like, okay, let's study her swag, and you know, woo. And I think they wanted to get that record just to stamp that I was okay with what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? For me, it was a break. And she looked at me and rolled her eyes, and I was like, really? Every single record she's made was coming at me. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you say. I don't care what nobody say. Everybody who's smart with a brain, everybody who knows music knows damn well in that Puffy record she was coming at me. I didn't say nothing about this chick. Me and all these records that she was doing. I'm not saying that I'm not saying she's a horrible artist, but I definitely think she's overrated, because she's not a horrible artist to me. I don't think she's a horrible artist at all. I know other artists that are... She's all right. She wanted to be the only female out there. So when Baby and them said, we're not effing with this chick because you can't stand next to her, she loved it, because she didn't want to stand next to me.
I think it's her.
She wanted to be out there by herself.
I think the industry puts women against each other all the time.
They do. That's not.
So now we're going to fast forward to the first album. This is when Cardi B was pregnant, whatever the case may be. That's when Nicki was accused of liking something about Cardi and the baby, and woo woo woo. And that's when Cardi had went ham. And that's when they ended up meeting each other at the Harvard Bazaar situation. And that's when all the shoe throwing and all that shit went going on. It was crazy. But then come to find out, Cardi ended up finding out that that wasn't Nicki, and child, she apologized. It was whoop whoop. She was telling everybody, you know what, drop it. She didn't say that about my child. Whoop whoop whoop, yada yada yada. So then 2018, that's when Nicki came out with that song with 6ix9ine, and she was like, I ain't never had to give a rap producer head. Whoop whoop whoop. Bitch, it was going crazy, and it's just been up ever since. And then y'all, I'm a Barty gang. But honey, in 2024, you know, because everything got a little quiet and shit like that for a little minute. Shit was quiet. But there was sneak dissing back and forth online, you know, with all the Megan and stuff and the Cardi and stuff. It was just stuff, little things going on. But in the midst of all those little things, you know, we all got lives. In the midst of those little things, in 2024, Cardi B did post something when people were saying stuff about children, and I'm glad my children this and children that. And then that's when Cardi put her thing up, her Hennessy. And it was like, well, I'm glad my child can read or something like that. And I was just, and you know, now that I'm seeing it, I'm like, whoo, because what came out now when she said this thing about Papa Bear, I'm like, so y'all was saying something about this girl child back in 2024. So now that brings us to today. So y'all know Cardi B was out there doing this big promo. She was doing her thing. She was in the streets. And, you know, people gonna say their little words here and there. And it was said that Cardi had went out and she was like, you know, I'm gonna outsell. I'm gonna do this.
And there is an album. So you talking about no album with the what? What? Y'all don't even want me to drop that album because y'all gonna be fucking crying. Because I'm gonna outsell. I'm gonna have hits. I'm gonna be on top. That's a fact. Y'all better you don't y'all never watch the Fairly Odd Parents when they say you got to be careful what you wish for because what you be wishing for is not what you're gonna want.
So people were waiting to see if she was going to outsell. Mind you, Nicki had did 228,000 her first week. So child, as all this was going on, you know, the numbers ain't came out yet, whatever the case may be. And Nicki had posted up, you know, that she was going to come out with an album. But mind you, it's in 2026. Woo, okay, great. But, you know, she was in a hiatus. But I said she's going to do something that's going to spark up something. I knew because, you know, it's drama. We love drama. So when she posted that was nothing. It was cool, great, yada. Child. When Cardi's numbers came out, mind you, they're saying that she did not want her numbers to come out until, like, you know, it was what it was supposed to be, whatever the case may be. Woo, woo, woo. Baby numbers came out. When the numbers came out, Cardi had only did 200,000 in the first week. When she did that, bitch, I said, oh, it's about to go down. That's when Miss Nicki came out. And Nicki had tweeted, so that's when Nicki had posted the ego picture. Now, you know, the bar, they gonna dig and figure out some shit. Now, I don't know if y'all over there in the Discord, if y'all in some type of dungeon or something, but baby, how y'all be knowing this shit? But that shit be a key to me. So, they said that an eagle and crows go at it with each other. And y'all know Cardi B album, it was all the crows and shit. And Nicki's, this is messy. This so messy. And you know how, like, you can do something, because that's one thing about that woman. I ain't gonna lie, that woman do be having a pen, and that woman know how to do metaphors and shit to bring you out your character and do some shit. So this was clever. So she posted the eagle. When she posted that eagle, if you go and do your research, an eagle and a crow go at it with each other. So a crow will pick out an eagle, you know what I'm saying? Whoop, 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 they enemies. So the eagle gonna fly higher. And when that eagle fly higher, bitch, that crow gonna keep going. But the crow can only go so high. And when that crow can only go so high, it has to just give up. Because it can't outdo the eagle. No, that's what they said. And I said, well, oh my fucking God. This is about to be some mess. So then, that's when Nicki make it clear, look, let's get into it, bitch. I want all the lemon and the squeezes. So she said, baby, I'm not talking about any crow. I'm talking about Cardi B. Because, you know, Cardi said she was going to outsell that girl, and you didn't do that. So, child. So now she gets very direct, and she's like, you know what? You never provoke a writer while they are writing. You joined the game as a willing participant. Don't try to back out. Now, 3/27/26. So now I'm like, okay, Cardi's about to come back, baby, because what is the tea? What's going on? Because my phone was starting to blow up. So then Cardi, child, she comes out, she says, oh, you must have missed me, huh? Kiss my feet. So then she keeps going. She says, nothing more annoying than a bored bitch. Nicki said, okay, you know what? Look, you want to play? Let's play. So she says, yo, this is crazy. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Rap like Bunny still ugly. I said, bitch. And so after that, that's what she said, okay, Barney B. Now, y'all, I can't even lie. That one thing about this woman is she is going to do some wordplay and have some fun. So now, I'm like, all right, did some shit. Let's get into it. Let's get into the pieces. Cardi, what you finna say? So then, Cardi ain't said nothing. So now, while Barney B is trending up on social media on TikTok, all of a sudden, Nicki's like, okay, you know what? Let's keep it going. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, I'm Hennessy pussy. Y'all know exactly what she's talking about. And I said, okay, Cardi, bitch, get the fuck up. Where's you at? Get the fuck up. You better say something. So then after she said that, Cardi B come back, she said, cocaine Barbie. I said, God damn it, Cardi, say something. So then Cardi said, the power to have to make these bitches come out of rehab every time, go to your fucking room. And I was just like, bitch, I ain't gonna lie, no. Every time Cardi is doing something, if it's just a promotion, if it's a CD, Nicki do be popping up when she be saying she's in a hiatus. So, girl, why even pop up? Like, if you knew you sold more than her, yours was 228, then girl, you sold it. All this really is going on over album sales. Like, bitch, what? Like, all you had to do was just post 228. And it could have been done. Now, y'all, I can't even lie. Nicki eating her up right now. The comebacks, baby, they eating. Tino Shade, they eating. So then, that's when Nicki come back. Bitch, you know what? Girl. Cut out the lights! So then, Cardi came in with this. I said, now we motherfucking talking. Get in now! Get the fuck in now! So then, Cardi B went and said, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Your man has to snatch pussy. Pussy tastes like honeycombs. Your brother touched 12-year-olds. I said, oh my God. What is going on? I said, look, sis, keep it on Nicki. But, you know, I guess when you start hitting folks that they hang around, she's trying to make a man with that. So then Nicki come back and she say, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, surgery to look like me? Tell that rat and tell Jay-Z, Rico fried and burned. Yo, what the fuck is happening? So now Nicki say A, B, C, D, E, F, G falls on the chart with a big belly. Running trains, barefoot, still smelly. Still you could not outsell me. I said, okay, that was a little shaky. So then Nicki goes and she posts Cardi with a Barney and then JC at the bar paying up that money. I'm just like, yo, I need a break. This way it get a little crazy. Raw dogging pregnant with your fourth baby, Barney BBHP, bitch. Yo, so now Cardi like, all right now, bitch. Cause see, look, you know, like, look, at first we kicking and cackling, but now, bitch, and Nicki knew what she was doing. She be baiting the girls. All right, now this is the third tweet talking about my pregnancy. Like you wasn't going to different fertility doctors cause you couldn't reproduce from all them perks scrambling your egg. Not allegedly. Lord, protect my baby. Oh my God. Now, I don't know if Nicki do no perks or anything, but let's keep it moving. So Cardi goes and says, why you keep bringing up my album? It's not the gag that you think it is. You've been in the game 16 years. You need to compare yourself to your peers that started around you in your time. Rihanna, Taylor Swift, Drake. Those are the numbers you need to be competing with. But you can't because you're doing lower than them. I was in high school when you came out. What the fuck you doing comparing yourself to me for? I said, oh my God. So then, child, a phone call with Cardi B going off on Ice Spice and Megan and all them got leaked, but girl, the gag is JT leaked it. I said, girl, it's messy.
Why you wanna act dumb? I really don't know. You don't know? I'ma show ya. I'm not Lotto. I'ma beat her the up. I'ma knock her the out. Oh yeah. I'ma beat her ass. I'ma get riot beat up by my y'all gonna see what the is up. You think I'm fucking ass Lotto? Tell me what's that? Yeah, I don't know. I'm on vacation. Bro, I don't gotta fucking tell y'all that she said because y'all know exactly what the said. Go on the phone right now. Go on the phone right now. Go on the phone right now. Could you pass an Ice Spice James so they can speak? She about to do this Empire State Joint. Nah, she about to get. Oh, she in New York? She in New York? Try to link up. Try to link up. Try to link up. Try to link up. Where you at? Where y'all niggas is at? Where y'all niggas is at? Where y'all niggas at? Where y'all niggas at?
check it out because she needed to be on the song. Y'all want to fucking play in my face? I'm going to beat the shit out of her. I'm not like none of these rap bitches. I'm not like none of these rap bitches. I'll f*** all y'all niggas up.
Cardi, hold up. James, what happened to the verse you was supposed to be doing?
The verse, shut the f*** up. Ain't no fucking verse. I'm going to beat her.
She did it. She couldn't, like...
No, I'm going to beat her the f*** up. Okay? Y'all niggas think I'm playing? You think that I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. I don't give a f*** who your daddy is.
Talk to Ice Spice. Let her know she has an issue. Now...
An issue? She have an issue. She gonna get beat.
So people were saying like, okay, y'all saying it's okay when she doing this, but when Nicki do that, y'all would call her a cokehead, drug out, whoop, 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 yada, yada, yada. And y'all probably wondering, well, how did JT get that? I think Ice Spice leaked that out to JT because, mind you, remember when Ice Spice made that song, it was like BB Hill or something like that? She was talking about Cardi B in that song. So now, that's when she was going to promote her shit at the Empire, whatever statement, whatever it was, she was supposed to be going to promote there. But if y'all listen to the phone call, that's when Cardi was like, bitch, I'm going to beat your ass when I see you, whoop, 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 yada, yada, yada. And then, honey, that's when the man zoomed in and saw that she had that knife because his mama was scared. She was like, I know you fucking lied. And honey, it went crazy. Then, I don't know if y'all had caught it, Ice Spice had put a little smiley face in the midst of the Barney B post and everything that Nicki had posted up. And I'm like, why the fuck he be laughing? But that's why, because she knew she was finna leak that call. So then after the call got leaked, now she already had something in her little chamber, which is a new diss track that she put out.
She might talk shit on the gram, but she won't talk it to my face. Poser, she hear my song and copy everything I say.
So then Cardi and Ice Spice managed to go at it. He's like, look, I didn't post that. I didn't give it to nobody. He was like, baby, if you listen, I was right there and the other sound came from behind. So it was just a whole lot of. So that's why I'm saying Ice Spice recorded that fucking call. She sent it to Jay-Z and she sent that shit to JT and gave it to him for the ammo. And it is what it is. Ice Spice, you messed it. So now JT come out because, you know, mind you, her and JT was fussing last week about the whole album with the Am I the Drama and JT's song that was on there going about her man, whoop, whoop, whoop. So JT comes out and she drops her diss. But before she drops her diss, Cardi B's sister comes out and she says, oh my God, you remnant looking bitch, thirsty for attention. That's why I curved your man 7-8 times. So then JT come back and she say, how would I know that? I don't know, y'all ran through hoes from nowhere, but getting your ass whooped. Your sister literally got dogged out for years in front of millions. Low self-esteem having ass hoe. If I look like a gremlin, what the fuck do you think of the face that your sister bought? I'll go sit there and get your sister ready for Friday, pussy. So then Hennessy come back and she said, oh, you hating jealous ass bitches. And then JT come back and said, child, your sister been started since Ken Barbie been breaking down them weak ass bars. To players party hoe ain't nobody jealous. But your sister who promoted Rick in several songs. Because I put it on my ass, delusional ass bitch. And so then JC followed up with just like a Spanish girl think a black girl is jealous. Bitch, your sister gets baby fat jacket, the summertime, to hide a pregnancy and teen. Jordan's jealous, nah. So that's when Nicki come back and she writes this long thing right here. I'm not gonna read it all, but she basically telling Cardi, girl, you know what? You never said allegedly or whatever the case may be. Baby, none of that shit you said about my fertility and no doctor is real, Miss Thing. You speaking evil on my son, my child, my king. She said something you will not know is some women plan their pregnancy, you dirty Hennessy pussy bitch. I said, oh my God. We don't let niggas fuck us while we're pregnant. Woo, 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 yada, yada, yada. So then, child, when she ended up talking about Cardi's father, and then she stopped and she said, well, and I said, no, talk, baby. And honey, this is getting dark. The girls is getting ready to go for blood. We about to really get into some lemons and squeezes in a minute. Y'all better go and get your tea. So then Nicki didn't stop. She said, oh yeah, you don't release the motherfucking dragon. She said, well, girl, tell them how you been getting seizures from that knot on your head. I said, what? And then Cardi said, oh, well, baby, when did I ever have any seizures? And honey, let everybody know, you the one that went on that award show saying that you the one to call 911 after shaking from that drug overdose. Talking about not miss, I'm standing right here. So, baby, I don't know. When Cardi is saying all this stuff about drugs, I know y'all are bars and y'all don't want to think that girl no coke or no powder, allegedly. I don't know. But for her to be saying it like this, now I know they say that Nicki went and took some drug tests, whatever the case may be, but y'all know in Hollywood they be having them things that can lie detect the people who can lie, whatever. So I don't know, but Cardi is standing firm on this drug thing. I don't know, it may not, I don't know. So then Cardi come back and she say, Wait, bring that ass here. You talking about my father? Wait, bring that ass here. You talking about my father? My father's never been to jail a day in his life. Go get them detectives and tell them to run the record. Don't put them dirty ass allegations from your bloodline on my life. Your daddy was a crackhead and your brother, ooh. Ooh. You got medical records on me, post them, bitch. You gonna leave me the fuck alone today, and that's how I am. Like, David, don't talk shit, post it. Post it. If you say my daddy was this, where the records? If you say, I did this, I did that, this, post it. So then Cardi goes on and she says, let me tell you something. This is gonna be the last time that you mention my kids. Before I spill the tea on yours while you talking about ABC. You gonna leave me alone today, ho? I'm sick of you, bitch. I said, Cardi, no, girl, I know you didn't do that. Cause, bitch, I caught that. Bitch, this about to go left. Oh, bitch, this about to go left. So then, when Nicki caught what Cardi did with that little ABC thing, she said, okay. She said, Barty B and Culture Vulture. I said, bitch, here you go. And she didn't say nothing bad about Culture. But when you said Culture Vulture, I mean, I get the play on words because how she tried, talks about Cardi as a Culture Vulture, but her daughter name is Culture. It's a play. Nicki be playing on words, but she knew to set that bait because now it's like, yeah, you said her child, but you didn't say her child. But then Cardi, you said the ABCD thing, yeah. But also in 2024, you and your sister, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be fair. So, yeah, oh, bitch, it's about to go down. So now, Nicki says, Culture Vulture and her mama a crow. So stupid to see once Wendy ate that crow, what happened? They played you to do that hex to yourself, you flop-ass, heavy-tongue hoe. Now, if y'all don't remember, Wendy Williams did eat that crow on TV, and then, child, girl. When these folks be reading each other, y'all better be paying attention to the stuff that's being said, because these folks really be knowing what be going on behind the scenes. She talking about it was a hex, it was this. She talking about on drugs. She talking about, ooh, I don't want to know nothing no more. Bitch, get me out the chat. So Nicki said, do something. We in New York, heavy on it. And then Nicki, baby. Oh, this is horrible. Then Nicki said, Culture Vulture, you ugly too, bitch. So Cardi came back and said, bitch, you wish to call my daughter ugly. She's beautiful and you know that. Your hate is deep, dark, and nasty because your son is non-verbal, bitch. Because you fucked him up with them drugs. So you're jealous of everybody, kid, and their happiness. Bitch, where the fuck you at? Stop talking, girl. Baby, y'all, this is getting crazy because like now y'all done brought innocent kids and this stuff, and this is just crazy because Nicki, you had said that you would never talk about nobody cheering.
I have no clue. I just want to let the world know that Onika Tanya Mirage would never, has never, and will never speak ill of anyone's child. I am not a clown. That's clown shit.
But here we are today. But I get it. So then Cardi goes and says, trying to call me out because I'm pregnant as fuck. You never had that energy when I see you in person. I've seen you at 2 Met Galas and you never had that energy. But where the fuck you at? But my niggas is outside right now. Where the fuck y'all at? Now, me, I don't think Nicki was really for real like wanting to fight. But again, I say it, I feel she knows how to really like push Cardi's buttons. I don't know. It's like Nicki be toying with that girl. But Cardi really knows, like, bitch, you don't like me. Just let these motherfuckers know you don't like me. Let them know in the beginning it really was shade. Like, what the fuck? Like, these girls are holding on to stuff again that all really happened because of Quavo not fixing it in the beginning, allowing the fans to now hate each other. And we're here because of some bullshit that could have been fixed in the beginning. So then Nicki comes back and she says, Cokie B, please don't sniff Coke with a baby. 4 or 5 words to Carlos. Nicki goes and she says this. She said, Culture, you're a roach and a monkey like your sister. Now, I get why she did that. Cardi was like, don't talk about my children, whoop, whoop, whoop. But Cardi, I love you. fucking down. But you said that same thing to somebody's deceased child. You called their child a roach and a monkey. So now it's like when somebody talk about your child, oh no, don't talk about my child. So imagine how that woman feel and you talked about her dead child. So I get why Nicki did that. Nicki's strategic. I gotta give it to her. But the girl messy. She messy too, but she's strategic. Like, I get it. So then, you know, after Cardi said, like, how, you know, what's up, let's fight, whatever the case may be, that's when Nicki come back and she said, Barney dangerous. Well, nigga, Barney, what up? Yo, bro, this Nicki, bitch, she that type of motherfucker, bitch. You gotta beat the fuck out of her. She said, girl, yo, I would have got off the internet and said, fuck this shit, Nicki, fight me. She said, bitch, your sister can get her chest caved in if you pregnant. Yo, that is some shit. I was like, bitch, well, what's up? If you can't fight, bring me your sister, bitch. Like, yo, if you're pregnant with another monkey, a roach right now, yo, fuck, it shouldn't have been no more tweets. No more tweets. I would have been in like, yo, no more tweets. So then it gets dark. Cardi says, bitch, you've been having cum stains in your mouth since you were a Yo, cause your daddy used to Yo. Now, if any, and she's not saying allegedly, like, you don't know who be telling who business. Like, you could have, like, childhood friends or cousins who probably got vendettas against you. Like, yo, and, like, could this be a reason why Nicki be so at it with people and why she isn't asleep around in the neighborhood because of what has happened to her? Like, yo, tell the world that's why you wake up so fucking miserable. Cause you hurt and full of trauma and trying to apply it to everybody else. And what the fuck you keep bringing up Rock Nation for? I'm not signed to them, you delusional, paranoid, coke sniffing bitch. Yo, this done took a turn. So then that's when Nicki goes and reposts this right here. And I'm just like, y'all, I gotta take a break. So I gotta take a break. So then Nicki said, F the vultures, B-Day. So then Cardi comes out and she said, Papa Bear, I am sorry you can't speak. And banging spoons because your mama couldn't put the drugs down. Referring to this. I'm sorry your mama not paying attention to you on your own birthday. Cause mind you, while all this is going on, it is Papa Bear's birthday. Like, bitch, I'm not gonna be on the internet. Fuck all this bullshit. I'm with my baby. But obviously these two girls are saying things to each other that is really getting them locked in. But anyway, she goes on and said because she's obsessed and she's a dark spirit hating ass hoe, I'm so sorry. So that's when somebody says she's doing exactly what Nicki wants her to do. Confirming a lot of defamatory claims that was placed by certain people who she is now in bed with. Claims that has been planted. And then Nicki says, pow. You just gotta be careful who you trust out here. I don't know if people are telling Nicki stuff, if people are telling Cardi stuff, and I don't know. Nicki is, I'm sorry y'all finna cut, she's a bully too. And I feel she be planting shit out there knowing if she say certain things, Cardi will say this. So baby, now that's when Nicki is bringing everybody. She done came for Jay-Z. She done said R. Kelly. She done said Aaliyah. She come back and she says, you know what? Dear Culture Vulture, your mom is pregnant with another monkey to add to the litter. The gag is that she was jealous of a little baby boy simply because his hair is longer than all four of you bald monkeys put together. Whew. So then Nicki writes Kathy White, and if y'all don't know who that is, this is the person who allegedly had Beyonce's child. I'm just like, slow down. First you talk about Jay-Z, then you said R. Kelly, and then y'all said Aaliyah, and y'all know what they say about that. And I'm just like, oh, so she's basically calling out Rock Nation for all the bullshit they done did. Then you talking about Kathy White. I said, God damn. So then she put the picture of this. Cardi be pregnant, Jay-Z. Then she came back and she talked about Jay-Z's alleged child. Y'all, baby, this is a lie. Nicki hit. Baby, she saying fuck Rock Nation right now. She like, hey, dear Ramir, let me talk to you. Come here, baby. Let me tell you something. I'm sorry that Camel framed you by putting things in your car, allegedly. I'm sorry he wanted you in prison the way he wants all his enemies. He's weak. Ugly too. But I guess when you have money invested into the private prison system, well, I don't know. This is all alleged, bitch. So then Nicki come back and she said, I'm gonna kick your gums back into formation. But you know, Cardi, she just so mad. She thinks she talking about culture gums because she's... Bitch, she said, you gonna kick my child's gums back. I said, no, Cardi, no, Cardi. Cardi, no, she said she gonna kick your gums back into formation. She didn't say nothing about your gums. Didn't you say you was in NY? This is past words now. Where the fuck you at? Because the day is gonna be the day I go to jail. And I'm just like, Cardi, breathe. Breathe. She said, y'all gone. So then, Cardi come back with this paragraph right here, just talking. She said, you know what? You woke up early with some hateful ass shit. You're dark. I tried to tell people back in the day, you was talking about my child when I was pregnant the first time. And I'm just like, okay, you know what? So maybe that's why Cardi said something back in 2024 about Papa Bear, because Nicki, I guess, allegedly said something about hers. I don't know. Y'all know Nicki be keeping her shit behind the scenes, so I don't know. Nicki's sneaky now. Y'all gotta be real, Barbs. So maybe I don't know. She said, you've been jealous of my child. I've never mentioned or talked about your child. It's one thing to be jealous of me, but to be jealous of my children is insane. You're jealous of my kids because they're beautiful and fucking smart, and that's why God punished you with having a slow child. Cardi, I fuck with you, but God don't do that to people. Yeah. Now, people do that to themselves, like by doing things, and that's why I'm saying maybe what Cardi is saying could possibly, allegedly be true, because God doesn't do that. It's what we put into our bodies, what we do, that has effects. God don't do that. The devil don't even do that. It's us. It comes from stress. It comes from things we eat. It comes from, it could be surgery and the medicines, or what Cardi's saying, that's the alcohol, whatever. Those are the things that affect and have an effect on your child's birth. You hate your child because you wish you could brag on him and his milestones, but the only thing you brag on is his hair. Lord, have mercy, Jesus. They were about to do a tour, but it was a whole lot of going on that stopped it from going on. So now this is when Cardi ends. She says, Dear Monica, this is my last time responding to you because this is past Twitter now. I gotta see you, but first I'm gonna tell the truth. You said out of your mouth that the little girl in you hasn't forgiven your mother because your mom used to stay silent every time your dad used to touch on you when he was smoking that crack pipe. I know you experienced a lot of trauma and abuse, but drugs is not going to help you. You need to go get therapy now. I'm gonna let you know this today. Your husband is not stopping you from your action. He lets you do drugs all day to numb you so he can max out your credit. You think I don't know them queen niggas that you be letting in your house? Every time you kick them out your house, be coming spilling the tea in the hood. But I'm gonna be the realest person to ever tell you, you need to get help. You need to heal your trauma. You're always coming at people every time you see them happy. That you got so much trauma and pain that you wanna put on others. Your fans are gonna gas you up while you literally lose your goddamn mind. Don't have friends, no family, just that man that lets you do drugs so you can pass out. Yo, that didn't sound like no made up shit. That's deep. That's deep. That explains a lot, even why she even dates that man who is alleged, I guess, the sex offender, even though, they were around the same age, but still it was a lot. The girl said no, whatever, but it's just a lot. Now it makes sense. Why she's stuck with this man. Just stay focused. Oh, we talking about the Twitter beat. Talk about the Twitter beat. So now, Saucy and JT go at it. Y'all, it's the... Now, this happened because Saucy Santana was on, he be on TikTok and he be doing his thing. Now, mind you, people were saying on the curb, he never even rapped the lyrics about JT. Some people say he did, but a majority of the people say he never did. They say he always played the song. And mind you, he promotes everybody's song. If it's good, it's good. And that's how I am. I'm a rock Nicki song. I'm a rock Cardi song. If the fucking song's good, I'm a rock it. But for some reason, I guess JT, y'all be letting these fans and people get in your head. I guess they were sending her something, or she must have saw something, I don't know. So she ends up texting him on the back end, talking about some you fake as fuck, phony this, about him playing, Cardi's song that was about her. But again, people say he never said nothing. So they was behind the scenes. So he was just like, you know what, girl, let's just keep it behind the scenes. We're going to fix it here. Do. She calls and bring it to the internet. Baby. All hell break loose. I'm not even gonna read all the tweets. It was just they was tweeting and then bitch, they done took it to the spaces and bitch.
I stayed out of it and that y'all went back and forth. You brought me in that shit. You always fucking doing it. It's always you picking on Tanner. Now put that shit with the hoes that you really don't like. Whole time you ain't like Cardi. Whole time you was scared to unfollow her. Unfollow the girl. You don't fuck with her. You don't like Cardi. You don't like Nicki. You don't like Glorilla. You don't like Doechii, and she carried your motherfucking career last year. You don't like nobody around you, bitch. All because the number one person in your life that you love don't like you, hoe. Factual. Bitch, you keep bringing up niggas, my niggas, and my niggas, my niggas, bitch. Only time we see your nigga smile is when he doing an interview and you not there. Bitch, when I was at your birthday party, when he came to motherfucking, when Kenya first got out of prison, at your album release parties, at Wireless, whatever festival that was, bitch, you been running around with this narrative for too motherfucking long. Even when you play with my motherfucking best friend, trying to make people motherfucking think Christian turn her back on you. How? Since when? Even when she started dating her nigga, no, bitch, you thought you was hot shit because you had started dating a motherfucking rock star. Bitch, and he playing your motherfucking face all the motherfucking time, soft ass hoe. Bitch, use you for a aesthetic. Rock star takes dingy, dirty bitch out the projects. But you got your ass on here acting like somebody turned against you or somebody was working against you. And then you and your label use that for your fucking rollout, bitch. City Cinderella was pushed off of Carisha hate. Nobody don't fucking hate you, girl. Nobody don't got no problem with you. Bitches out here striving and thriving, getting money. Out of respect for you, we always fucking spared you. Bitch, that was never the case, bitch. You thought you was bigger than the program. Bitch, Carisha was still doing the City Girl Shuffle with you, push you on Act Bad. Y'all was still performing, still doing every motherfucking thing. Still doing everything together. You had a rich, raw-ass rock star. She had a billionaire nigga. What was the problem? Bitch, it was always you. You was the motherfucking JT whack. No, it wasn't, bitch. I don't even care about you, girl. I don't think about you like that, mama. So, what the fuck was you talking about, bitch, in the first motherfucking place? Every time you bring your ass to the internet and start with me, you bring your ass to the internet and start with me. Bitch, you need to go be whack. You need to go be whacking Nicki Minaj, who played in your face, cracked and scrambled the egg on top of your motherfucking head. But you know what? You know what you're not telling the people? Your label was just calling around, scrambling around, trying to recruit people to be on your motherfucking side with this Cardi B beef, and nobody didn't want to. Cardi B dropped 919. Bitch, you should have been on the internet. 919. Oh, you waited for Nicki Minaj to say something. You waited for Nicki to say something so the barbs could be on your side. Now Nicki Minaj just told the people, hey, zip it. It's a blackout. Short stomach. It's a blackout. Stop playing games on this motherfucking internet. You've been doing this shit for a long ass motherfucking time, JT. You always get your ass on here and try to play victim like somebody against you. Bitch, nobody not against you, ho. Nobody don't care. Everybody out here living their life and thriving. Bitch, your wire just hit my account on my account right now today. If I don't want to get on TikTok and battle, I just got a wire this morning. Nobody not studying you, ho. But you always, I don't know why you think I'm the weakling. I don't know. I'm not the bitch to pick on, bitch. You should have been whacking Cardi the same day the album came out. No, bitch, you waited for Nicki Minaj to try to jump on Nicki Minaj being whacking. And now guess what? Nicki Minaj ignoring you and Cardi. You looked so dumb when they reported that shit on the Breakfast Club. Stupid. A fucking fool, ho. A fucking fool. Mind you, I violated this bitch this morning and the voice notes. Bitch, that's why she keep uploading them cropped ass screenshots. And I felt like, regardless of JT being a fake ass bitch, me and her was friends. So a lot of the stuff that I said, I did not want to say that to the world and to the public. But bitch, you coming on here talking about, oh, I got worse. Bitch, you coming on here with lies from a nigga who got my name tattooed on him. Fish fillet.
Rawr! Bitch. Rawr! Rawr!
You cried for Shisha. That's why Shisha ain't got no video. Cause Big JT ain't want to be in it, baby. Where the Shisha? Yeah. Big JT ain't want to be in your video. That's why you don't have a video for Shisha. Tell the world, bitch. I don't give a fuck about you. I don't even know you. I didn't see, I haven't been around you since I live in Atlanta. You still in Atlanta. Sucking dick at the hookah lounge, paying for dick. Dirty bitch. You a dirty bitch. You a dirty poor bitch. A dirty down bad bitch. You don't even have a car. Stop talking about niggas. Talk about somebody nigga face frowned up. I'll be frowned up if I see your big ugly ass anywhere too. Back up. You fucking fan. You a fucking fan. But Santana, I'm gonna tell you this. All that shit you said about me, I know you just said it because I called you funky and that's the truth. You can't fuck with me. And saying I've said something because somebody, nah. I said something last week Wednesday, babes. You know me, Santana. You know I don't need no army. I don't even want to hang around you. You always want to be by yourself. I know. Nobody want to pay a high school cat fight. Oh my God, you're my friend. No, you're not my friend. Nobody wants to do that. You ain't even cute enough for that. You're not artistic. You can't teach me nothing. You're not fly. I don't like nothing about you. Your whole style is me. Y'all go on that bitch page right now. The bitch went and got a widow's peak in the curls that I did. He's literally a fucking stalker, and somebody got to wake that up. That bitch toes be hurting, putting on clothes just to look like me, man. This is real facts. This is facts. A nigga took a hood rat out of whatever the fuck you said to turn her rock star. Say thank you. That's where you got the swag from. And that's what a nigga's supposed to do. A nigga's supposed to uplift you. Not my fault. Niggas leave your ass on TikTok live, begging for galaxies and dick and crying and falling asleep and slobbing. Is anybody concerned about their health? Then you just get wheeled out the motherfucking Waffle House? You wake up, jump on TikTok, trying to insert yourself in something. Go check yourself out. You can't do Ozempic and pop perks. You crackhead ass bitch. Why you bringing up drugs? You be in the athletes every motherfucking night. Hi. Then you get on live because you so poor, you gotta clock in. You don't give a fuck. Rain, sleet, snow, sleep. You on live, falling asleep, slobbing out your mouth with them empty ass walls and that empty ass house. Bitch, let's do a house tour for house tour. Why you talking shit, bitch? My room the size of your house. My bathroom the size of your content fucking room, you poor ass bitch. I wouldn't give a fuck who in that bitch growling. You see how I'm living, bitch.
So then that's when Nicki said, oh boy, go back to your pig pen. You said Blue Ivy nappy head and North looked better than her, didn't you? Eat slop, pig. Then when I saw JT going at it over there, Cardi come back and she said, oh girl, you always want to say dear black woman. You done beef with every black Yo, what the fuck is happening? What the fuck is happening? You done beef with every... Yo! What the fuck is happening? You done beef with every black woman in the industry. Like, girl, who the fuck beef with... Like, girl, who the fuck beef with SZA? And you slick be throwing shots at Beyonce, the most unproblematic people ever, while always bootlicking white artists and posting their accomplishments while they ignore you. And let me tell you something. I say what I want when I want. You don't stop shit here. Ain't nobody fucking scared of you, dear black woman, but you don't be. So then JT come out and she dropped her diss tracks. And let me tell y'all something. Y'all may not like them, but old school, I'm not gonna lie. JT, she did go in though. She had some nice bars. I mean, it didn't get, people didn't really eat it up because it wasn't like a, let me pop my hand and dance and all that, you know, catchy shit. But I can't lie, she had some shit, like no tea, no shade. So then Nicki comes and she apologized. She says, "Dear Culture, truth is, I did all this for the bigger purpose. And one day you will understand. And you're a cute child, and a lot of kids have cute little funny looking gums. Now to me, that could have been left out because it kind of sounded like a, you know, backhand apology, like you're apologizing to her, but then you still threw that little shade in there. But that's neither here nor there. But she says before they grow up into all their features. One day you'll see this. So I have to say I apologize. As a child of God and a queen of my community who looks to me for integrity, you're an innocent child and don't deserve any of this. One day your mother, aunt, and many more will be brought to their knees for what they said and tried to do to my young prophet, beautiful boy. Take care, darling." I guess Cardi took the shade that I picked up and she said, "Dear Papa Purr, I'm sorry your mama hasn't cut you a birthday cake in the last 3 days because she can't take my success or happiness. One day you're going to grow up and I hope you understand when a girl says no, it means no. And you can overcome the in your bloodline that you inherit from your grandfather, your father, and your uncle. Please don't hate me when you grow up because your mama rather give me more attention than she gives you. Hopefully when somebody that really cares about her puts her in rehab and gets her the help she needs, she comes out and reads you a book." Y'all, this is crazy. And then she comes and she says, "You know what, don't give my child no backhanded apology. Please keep her name out of your mouth because I'ma always take it there with mine." She said, "You know what, going back and forth is really draining my energy. I don't want to keep mentioning kids. It feels very nasty and dark. But the energy you keep giving my kids, I'ma resend back." So yeah, it's just, this is crazy. I never thought sales would get to SA, molestation, kids, drug, like, yo, that's it. The girls have got quiet. And I'm just like, what did we accomplish? Like, what did we accomplish? I really believe when these two women see each other, if they ever see each other, it's not gonna be any talking. It's going to be a brawl. Like, no if, no ands, no buts about it. Nicki should have just let her have her moment. Let the girl have her moment. Yes, she said she was gonna outdo you. Yeah. But when you saw she only did 200K, all you had to do was post 228K. That's it. Or not even say nothing. She knew she didn't outsell you. She knew. But you have every right to come back and throw in her face, "Yeah, bitch, you did all that talking. Now look, you didn't even do." It's just me. I feel like anybody that does not agree with Nicki or does not give Nicki the props that she feels she deserves, I feel like she feels you're against her. And maybe that comes from the stuff, the trauma, because everybody that did say they love her or liked her has been against her, from her dad, from her mama. So it's like all these people who were supposed to love you didn't. And so it's like you got this going on. So now trauma can trickle on into your adulthood with people. So you're always thinking that somebody's after you. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But this is deeper than the rap. This is deeper than the beef. It's just a lot. I do feel Nicki be doing some shady shit. I really do. I think it did hurt her feelings that Cardi didn't give her those props. And the fact that Cardi didn't come in the scene, bow down into her, or, you know, even just giving her like, "Hey, thank you for getting on my song," I think it kind of rubbed her the wrong way, and it probably triggered something, and it's been beef ever since. I really do. And Cardi is the only girl that has not like really like bowed down or you know, just been like, "Oh yes, I praise you, Nicki, you're that." I don't know. This is crazy. If it ain't about me, let's kiki. Next case. That is all I have for Messy Monday. I'm tired. Y'all leave me alone. Whatever. Talk to you. See you next Monday. Stay messy.
Messy Monday.
lot of going on. There's a whole lot of going on. There's a whole lot of going on. There's a whole lot of going on.